Hey guys, what is going on? So I just wanted to address some questions on some of the supplements on HR supplements because I have been getting asked about a couple of them. So to start off, the Ecdysterone is now out of stock again on HR supplements. I think the powder might still be available, but you guys know my opinion on that. So the 180 count is gone. On Amazon, you can get the 180 count. It's just not shipping until next month. So you kind of have to wait. And they actually lowered the price. So if you're okay with waiting that long, it's available on Amazon. Otherwise, HR supplements, you're able to stack. I put the code in my most recent video. I forgot to mention it in the actual video, but there's a code that I use that saved me, I think, like 15% off. And then you can also get a bulk discount, which saves you like another up to 15%. So if you want to buy in bulk, it's probably better to do that and wait. Otherwise, you can get it on Amazon right now for $45, which is going to be a better deal. So that's with the Ecdysterone, but I've gotten a couple of questions on a couple different supplements. So one of them is the Conquer supplement, I think it's called, and it has Ecdysterone in it, which is probably why I'm getting asked about it, as well as it has testosterone stuff in there, which, I don't know how I feel about that. But it also has Epicatechin in there. So this is something that I've used in the past. I haven't used it in a while, and I've not used this specific brand. So obviously, I think that the Ecdy that they sell, I think they are reputable. So I would guess that any of the other supplements are, but I don't have any direct experience with those. But I used Epicatechin in the past. If you're not familiar with that, with what that is, it is a myostatin inhibitor. And basically, Megan from Team 3D Alpha, he's the guy who talks about the quinoa and the spinach, and he's been talking about Ecdysterone forever, before Derek was talking about it, to my knowledge. And he talks about myostatin all the time. So it's a myostatin inhibitor. And he talks about, Megan's stance on both of these is that you should not buy the supplement, you should eat the food. So like you can eat spinach, quinoa for your Ecdy, and you can, I think it's like dark chocolate has Epicatechin in it, but you guys know how I feel about that. I don't think the dosages from eating them from food is going to be as effective, but to each their own. If you want to do that, feel free. But my experience with Epicatechin, I basically was in a crazy deficit. I took it on a cut, which I don't know why I did that at the time, but I did. And my strength went up pretty significantly, even though I was on like a crazy deficit, which is kind of what's happening right now for me with the Ecdysterone. But as you guys know, Ecdysterone seems to be quite effective. So Epicatechin, got a couple questions on that. Got a couple questions on the Conquer. Again, I can say that for me, Epicatechin seemed to work when I took it, but I haven't repeated the experiment. I would just go ahead and research it, but they do have a pretty good price on HR supplements. As far as the Conquer supplement, you're probably better off just buying each of them. I don't think the testosterone thing is worth the extra money. And you can just go ahead and buy Ecdy separately and Epicatechin separately. I guess you can buy it if you just only want to take like one capsule or whatever, but that is an option, I guess. Epicatechin, it seems to be the only supplement that's, is actually able to limit myostatin to any degree. But, I've had a couple people ask me about it. At the end of the day, I can't really vouch for it, but I am considering getting it from HR Supplements because I know that they're a reputable brand at this point. So that's probably something that I'll do on my bulk. But if you want to go ahead and get that, it seems to work for the people that I've talked to about it. It seemed to work for me when I had it, but I have never tried it on a bulk, so I don't really know. That's probably the best way to do it. So eventually when I'm done with this cut, I'm going to be bulking on Ecdy and only Ecdy and, not Turk. And then I'm going to probably get some Epicatechin on my bulk as well and see where that takes me. So, anyway, that's all I got to say about that. I will keep you updated, and I'll talk to you soon.